It has been raining all day and night long in Atlanta, but after a better than 3-hour rain delay, the tarp is off the field and we get to play some baseball very late at night, going into Sunday morning perhaps.
This is the latest a game has ever started here.
The young Spencer Schwellenbach will make a start against the Los Angeles Dodgers. 5 of his 6 outings have been quality starts so far this year.
This young man is built for a long-term success. He has the makeup, the stuff. He throws strikes maybe sometimes a little bit too often early on, and that's been a little bit of a issue where the hitters have gotten some success early.
Who comes home with a 1-2, and Otani ropes it into center field to get things started.
A leadoff single for Shohei Otani.
Quick hands, and he's down at first base for Mookie Betts. On the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball, backhanded by Olsen. Triggers a second. Ozzie back to first. Bounced the throw. Matt couldn't come up with it. Fielder's choice for Mookie Betts. It goes 3-4 on the put out at second.
Teoscar Hernandez, National League leader in RBIs.
And that time he gets it by him. Went with a good slider. And there's his first strikeout of the game at out number 3 in the top of the first inning.
Facing Sasaki. Roki making his 7th start in the major leagues. And still searching for win number 1. Left field, ranging over to his glove side left is Michael Conforto. He'll look up into the overcast sky and make the catch for the first out. Facing Austin Riley, the right-handed hitting third baseman, who hits a slow roller to third, backhanded by Muncy. He'll have to put it in his pocket. It'll be an infield single for Austin Riley.
That is his team-leading 37th hit of the year. 1 down, 1 on. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Strike 3 called. Fastball up in the zone at 96.
Yeah, that's right down the middle.
Well, these Braves hitters seeing Sasaki for the first time, so trying to get a really good idea of his release point.
Pitch on the way, missed outside off the edge with a fastball, and Olsen walks, and now there are 2 men on board with 2 men out.
That's part of that deal that looking up some numbers today. The numbers 2, 3, and 4 hitters in opposing lineups have drawn 21% walks. That is too high of a rate.
And he struck him out. Oh, a fastball locked him up. He tried to swing and stopped, but it was a strike nonetheless. So 2 strikeouts in the inning for Sasaki, mixed in with a walk and an infield single. Will Smith, a .316 hitter.
Smith cracks a ball to right field. Eli White back to the wall, and it's off the very top of the brick. Smith with extra bases. He'll cruise into second with a loud leadoff double.
They're going to say that it caught Muncy on the foot. He's going to get first base.
2 on and nobody out for Andy Pages.
Payoff pitch, and Pages sends it out towards right center. Good break by Harris. He's got it. Smith will tag.
1 down, runners at the corners for Michael Conforto.
You know, this is a golden opportunity. You can trade an out for a run and take the lead.
Here's that bouncing ball to short. Allen to Albies, and they're not going to get the throw over to first. Smith is going to come home and score the first run of the night.
I wish Nick had taken that one to the bag himself. He was right behind the base, and I think his momentum would have been strong enough where he could have stepped on the bag and thrown to first and had a better chance at the double play. There was no chance for Ozzie.
Well, the Dodgers with a 1-0 lead. When they score first, their record is 12-4.
3 fastballs, 3 swings and misses for Taylor.
2 strikeouts in the game for Schwellenbach, but the Dodgers pick up a tally. 1 run, 1 hit, 3-2 to Ozzie Albies. Ozzie's going to shoot one into center field. Good at bat by Ozzie Albies. Got a slider he could handle and plug that into center field. Leadoff single.
The throw down, Albies has a stolen base with a head first slide. It'll be his 5th stolen base of the season, and now the Braves have the tying run in scoring position.
1 out for Eli White. Base hit should tie the game. Here it comes, and that'll be whistled down the right field line. That's a fair ball all the way into the corner. That'll tie the game. RBI triple, and a tie game in the second. Wasn't hit all that hard, but perfectly placed down the right field line, and Eli White was off to the races.
They average about 10 strikeouts a game in their losses. They struck out 10 times in last night's contest and mustered just 2 hits. They're well ahead of that already. Fisted towards the back of second. 2 bets. The 2 men who were traded for one another collide for the final out of the second. Albies scores on the White triple.
Big crowd here on hand despite the lengthy rain delay on the outset of the game. This game starting 3 hours and 6 minutes later than anticipated.
Shohei Otani, first pitch swinging, cranks one out to center. Harris back near the wall. Shohei Otani knocks one out to give the Dodgers the lead once more.
Oh, the big show with a big fly. Home run number 8 for Otani. And Mookie Betts lines one to left center field. That's a hit. The Mookie's extended his streak to 6 games and on base twice now tonight.
Runner at second, 1 out for Teoscar Hernandez.
On the ground, in between Allen and Albies. That's going to score Betts, and that gives the Dodgers a 3-1 lead.
And Hernandez adds to his National League leading RBI total. He now has 33 runs batted in.
Yeah, just hits the ball wherever it's pitched.
And he laid off what looked to be a pretty good cutter there that Ryan Will says was high ball 4. And Paez, the 7th Dodger to the plate here in the top of the 3rd inning. They've scored 2 runs here in the 3rd.
There's a swing and miss for Paez, and Schwellenbach finally ends the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Man, slider this time. Gets Ozuna, who's only swung 1 time on the 10 pitches that he has seen.
What makes this guy, I think, again, so special is the upside of when he learns to command all of these pitches and put the hitter on notice that he could throw them at any time.
Good job by Olson again. Runs the count full and then draws his 2nd walk of the night.
Olson at first, 2 down for Murphy, who went down looking back in the 1st inning.
Bang to the left side, grab by Muncy, throw to second to get the final out of the inning. They'll retire Olson.
There's the 2-2 on the way to Chris Taylor.
Big cut from Taylor, who's off to a rocky start with a couple of strikeouts tonight.
Shohei is 2 for 2. He singled in the 1st and hit a blast to center field for his 8th home run of the season in the 3rd.
And a 3-for-3 night for Shohei Otani. 3 trips in the first 4 innings, and he's already aboard for the 3rd time.
2 outs, Otani at first. And the stretch and the pitch coming to Mookie.
Pulled down the line past a diving Riley. It's a fair ball.
Otani will score and into second with a 2-out run scoring double as Mookie Betts. It's 4-1 Los Angeles. Mookie off of second base. Payoff pitch to Freeman. He swings and lines it to left field. That ball is slicing. It's down for a hit.
Here's the throw to the plate, and it is just late. Betts comes across standing right in front of the throw in out of left field. It's now 5-1 Dodgers on the base hit by Freeman.
Shortest outing of the season for Spencer Schwellenbach. Does not get out of the 4th. He's still responsible for Freddie Freeman at second. He'll give way to the left-hander Aaron Bummer. He's trying to keep this game where it's at, facing Teoscar Hernandez.
There's a little swinging bunt up the first base side. Hernandez is going to be safe, and Freeman thinking about coming home, but he will come home now as Bummer throws the ball away. And Freddie scores, and down to second goes Teoscar.
And a disastrous run with 2 outs in this inning for the Braves. All of this coming with 2 outs.
And Will lines it to right field. That's a base hit. Teoscar is going to get waved home. And a slide right past the bottom point of home plate by Teoscar Hernandez. It is 7-1 Dodgers, and Will Smith with another run batted in. He's got 19.
Trying to get back into this game. Ozzie Albies leading off. He scored the only run of the game for the Braves. That was in the 2nd.
Albies hits a ball hard deep to right field. That's a good start for Atlanta as Albies goes deep for the 5th time this year. And the Braves get a run back here in the 4th.
And every once in a while you can afford to give up a solo home run with a big lead.
1 down for Eli White.
And White goes the other way for a base knock. Twice he's gone to right field, an RBI triple, and now a single here in the 4th.
Nick Allen 0 for 1 with a ground out to 3rd.
1-2 pitch to Allen with the runner going, and that's going to allow Eli White to cruise into 3rd and maybe come home. One of the fastest in baseball will come around. An RBI double from Nick Allen in the bottom of the order, trying to get things going for Atlanta. They've added a pair, and it's 7-3 here in the 4th. 2 down for Ozzie Albies against Roki Sasaki, who's trying to get through 5 innings with a lead and try to put himself in position for his first career major league win. Sasaki deals. Albies pops it up. Near second. The shortstop Betts is there. It's the first 1-2-3 inning for Sasaki, who's in line for his first major league win. The 6 times that Otani and Betts have made contact, the average exit velocity of those 6 swings, 103 miles an hour. As he hits one right back to Bummer. What a play by Aaron Bummer to snare that rocket. Another one off the bat of Betts, 2 down.
Sometimes the pitchers get a little lucky and the ball finds the glove.
Back-to-back base on ball. Otani will head to second base. Betts down to first, and 2 on, 1 out for Freddie Freeman.
It's 8 straight out of the zone from Scott Blewett after he got the first man down in Taylor.
3-1 pitch, and Freeman hits the ball high and deep to center field. This ball is back, and this ball is gone. Freddie Freeman with a 3-run homer here in Atlanta, and the Dodgers lead it 10-3. Freeman's 6th home run of the season. and his third hit of the ball game. And the Dodgers have opened this one up.
To the bottom of the ninth in Atlanta, and we will see the major league debut of the South Korean star Hae-sung Kim, who was recalled from AAA Oklahoma City with Tommy Edman going to the IL, dealing with that ankle injury. Shows up on a Saturday and ends up playing his first game in that same game on a Sunday. Bases are loaded for Matt Olson. Just one out here in the ninth, so the Braves, as you talked about earlier, Brian Snitker's team will not go quietly into the late nights. Olson swings and misses, 2 down.
That was a nasty split finger fastball.
Called strike 3, and the team with the best record in baseball tacks on another win. It's their 7th in a row, and Roki Sasaki has his first major league victory.